Dun 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 dun. Cool. Park grass. Stage 1. Nah, it's primary grass. Okay. Or it's secondary grass. What the fuck? Forest? Secondary grass, huh? Grass secondary type. None of those colors. It is small, but weighs a little bit more. It is a first stage, so that makes sense. Is it actually Bulbasaur? Like, deadass? No. Oh, yeah, because it's not poison, JK. Okay, but it's... Fuck, it's small. It's, like, so small. What the hell? Is it... No, it can't be Oddish. This is a secondary grass type. Okay, in Gen 1. Gen 1, you weird-ass Pokemon. It's from the forest, too. There's actually so many grass types in that fucking gen. It's not green. I'm gonna guess Paris for, like, colors. Oh, well, I was right. Cool. That's bug grass. Nice. This is Dragonite. Alright, then it's Charizard. No. No, Sandshrew. I am like that. obscure. Oh. Et obscure, l'île par la terre. Les obscurs par les rumpas, des pour les rois. Les obscurs par les rumpas, tu trouveras sans elle. L'air obscur trouveras, tu trouveras effet. L'air obscur par les rumpas, tu trouveras sans elle. Well, you know that I am going to. I love me some trivia. I love me some trivia. This is gonna show me how much of a no life I am. That's all this is gonna show. What? What? Wait, what? Okay, wait. How many men are revealed to die in the underworld? Uh-oh. $558 men. It's a D. Yeah, holy moly. I dug very deep for that one. I know I'm supposed to only have like 8 seconds, but I actually need to orient myself. I'm deep. I would have got that wrong if I did it normally. What? Is it north? Oh, it's east. Oh. East that way. Wow. This is some deep dive knowledge, huh? Alright, cool. What is the final song of Act 1? Of Act 1? Isn't it Ruthlessness? Pretty sure it's Ruthlessness. Oh, that's the end of Act 1? Dang, okay, I don't know anything about acts, huh? Holy moly, okay. Fuck, I don't know. I think it's 10. I think it's 10. Nope. Fucking hell. Nice. Wow, I don't know anything, huh? What? Probably. Oh fuck! I think it's A. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Holy, that was close. What the hell? That's 1, 2. Okay. Okay, okay. And then Zeus says it a couple of times. Menelaus. Yeah, I know this one though. I hard force these lyrics. Menelaus. Yeah. I love doing little fun games like this. It's a colder. Or did she learn to be colder when she got older? Now she saves them the pain. Yeah, it's colder. This is from Monster. Or
Or did she learn to be colder when she got older and now she saves them the pain?
True. True. It's get in the water. It ends with die. Oh, waiting, sorry, yeah. JK. That's just when I give up on this song. I was right for the wrong reason. Charybdis, I think. Charybdis. I think it's Charybdis. It's either Charybdis or just a man. I think it's Charybdis. I think it's only at a minute 35. Ah, I was wrong. Oh yeah, We'll Be Fine is the song between Telemachus and Athena. Okay. That's only 2 minutes? Dang, okay. Oh god. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5. I think it's just 5. I think it's just 5. It's gotta be 5, yeah? 4. Thunder, Wisdom, Vengeance, Ithaca. L. What are we quizzing? We're quizzing my knowledge on Epic the Musical, and right now I have a failing grade. Holy moly. I'm getting blasted. I was gonna start by singing, but I'm like, eh. It's a legendary. Okay, this one's an easy one. Holy moly. What's up, Raven? How's it going today? It's Deadlock. It's Fight Night. It's Deadlock Fight Night. Hell yeah. Okay, it's technically 6. Okay, it's technically 5, but 6. It's 6, okay. So they do include Zeus, fair.
What do you
Said or me.
Great. Very well. All right.
Technically it was like 5 or 1. Why? Who is your favorite Deadlock streamer and why? If you don't mind me asking. Sky. It's Sky. Locking in my answer number A. Or number A. Nice.
First stop, uncharted waters. When lost, look towards the sky. Follow the North Star, no matter how far you think you're going. You keep on rolling.
42. 42 men were left under his command. Ado? 43. Shit. Did we throw a guy away? How the fuck did we lose? Wait, we lost 558 men, but we had 43 left. What the fuck? What? Is it Elpener? I think it's Elpener. Oh shit! It was that. Yep, it was that guy. Oops. Yeah, fucking Greek names get me all the time. Whoopsie.
So what?
So it's like it was just by association of like, oh okay, you just watched them a lot and it grew on you. Is it 10? Oh, there's more to the lore.
Old friend, it's been 10 years since I last saw you.
Okay, that's sick. That's so sick. Just got some friends, goofed around, said, all right, we'll just win. Three. The windbag gets open in 3 songs.
last words? All I gotta do is open this bag. What?
Okay, well this happens in multiple songs. It's different each time. When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? But it's also, when does a ripple become a tidal wave? It's supposed to be D, depends on the song. Wait, that's so funny though. What? Imagine they never lost. It's like, fuck it, we ball, now we're professional Deadlock players.
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze?
That is amazing.
Man become a monster? When
Sky and Sun. Locking in A. Now, the power of friendship is a real buff. It's almost unfathomable. If you like your teammates, it's like, it's game over. It is Athena. It is no, Zeus. It's Zeus. I lied. He's literally the first fucking song. Oh, so he actually just committed to play for more, to actually play competitively. I see. Cows. Okay. I don't even have to wait.
It's bursting with cows just roaming around begging us to eat.
I haven't watched any Deadlock content in a little bit. It's been a... I've been getting back into Dota 2, and I've been lost. It's 6 torches. Which saga has the fewest songs? It is... Underworld Saga. The money's in? Yeah, yeah. And if it's full speed ahead. Open Arms is his song, but it's full speed.
look, there in the distance, I see an island. I see a light that faintly.
All right, last question, and then I can move on. It's 12 axes.
Can string my husband's old bow and shoot through 12 axes cleanly. Will be the new king.
Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm like a holy moly, I think. I miss a lot of early questions because I wasn't locked in. How's Dota doing? What do you mean? Specifically my journey through Dota or the actual pro scene? Because the pro scene, money's doing the talking, which is a darn shame. So it's probably a very... You probably have heard of the controversial Team Falcons, right? It's the Saudi team that just pulls in money into any esport and buys their way to success. That's kind of what happened here. Falcons and Dota are just like the best team by and large, by a country mile. So Valve made an interesting decision with the pro scene, because it used to be like the premier esports. Like You went to those events, you were loaded for life. Like the 2-time TI winners back when the prize pool was like more than like Tiddlywinks, like 3 million's not nothing to scoff at, but it's definitely paling in comparison to a $28 million prize pool. It's blasting. Absolutely not what's happening anymore. They toned down the money dramatically because they got rid of the battle pass system. Inexplicably too, by the way. It's not like they were forced to, or it was uncompliant. Like, they advertised what they did. You would spend money, you would get battle pass levels, and the money would go to the event. They no longer do that. And so the battle pass, or not battle pass, but the tournament earnings are significantly lowered due to previous years. Actually, do want to pull up the numbers because they dropped since 2022, I think. Yeah, here we go. I got the list. It is sad, yeah. What's good, Salad? And so the prize pool was a whopping, so like back in the day, it was a whopping 1,600, which is crazy. Also, these percentage increases are sickening. But yeah, no, they actually cut it off at 2023, which is absolutely like rough. It's so rough. So what they had was the compendium, then they had the battle pass. The battle pass was what really kicked off, and then they went back to compendium, which didn't do so hot, and then they went to a team/talent bundle. But yeah, these are crazy. So it went from 1.6 mil, 2.8 mil, 10 mil, 18 mil, 20 mil, 24 mil, 25 mil, 34 mil, 40 mil. And then 18 mil. And then also, to be fair, in context, there was that great crypto crash somewhere in this ballpark, like 2022, 2023, and a lot of fucking money just went poof, gone. It just disappeared from the esports landscape. So that was also a factor on why, like, the money did, like, a sizable fucking tank. It just went crazy style downward. But so far, like, the health of the esports league is actually under question, under fire. So I'll open up the teams present. And so, like, of the teams, Paravision looks good. Betboom looks good. Falcons look good. Tundra look amazing. Spirit look amazing. And then, like, Aurora is fine. It's just, like, currently the Dota 2 scene is dominated by EU, which is just, it is what it is. Yeah, Team Liquid and Navi are the only, like, mainstream teams that are still in. So, like, from the earlier days, there were, like, Orange, DK, there was eHome, there was Liquid, there was EG, there was Navi, there was Fnatic. Like, all of those orgs were, like, very present in Dota, but now that is completely went to the wayside. It's not rare for Dota 2 specific orgs to pop up just because the game's been out for so long. For example, Nigma. Nigma is, like, a team completely made by Kuroki. Extreme Gaming was someone made, so a Chinese player made Extreme Gaming. Secret was actually, so the entire organization of Team Secret started in Dota 2 by a player named Puppy. They just started that entire org. It's crazy that Navi isn't an invite. Navi hasn't been good for, like, 5 years. Like, full stop, they haven't been good for 5 years, and now, like, they got a roster finally that can hang with the squad. And they actually didn't do that poorly until they got to the group stage. Once they got to the group stage, it was wraps. These guys could not find wins. It was rough. They barely took out, like, Heroic, but Heroic was, like, another squad. It was crazy. But yeah, there's so many teams that are just so what they do is they actually do it by points, which is great. We love to see that. Yeah, so Team Falcons of they got a roster. Yeah. So Team Falcons got lucky. So Crit was actually perma stuck on EG for so many years. He was stuck in NA hell. And then like he got released because EG released their roster and Falcons gobbled him up so quickly. I do not know what the contract they have him under, but they just got him for free. ATF was one of the best premier offlaners like that is up and coming, so they took a shot with him. And then Maureen as well. He was a tier 2 player that just got brought up. Burst into the scene super quickly. At least burst into the tier 1 scene. He's been at it for a long time, but like this was his like big reveal in T1. Skitter has just been really good for a while, but like didn't have a system that fit him. And then having Snake King, who had already been like a tournament winner, was huge. And then Aoi 2000 being a player that won a TI and a coach that won a TI. Now he's got 3 under his belt. This was the premier squad. I don't know how much money they spent. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I know that they're a winning team. Like, this is a winning team. So, we'll just take a quick little gander. You'll notice that most of the time, on average, they're in the top percent. Like, top 1. Like, you look at these, like, placements. It's silly. It's super dumb. And sometimes they lose, but, like, it is what it is. It's fucking silly. They didn't win last year, but, like, last year was also kind of wacky. But they were just this good last year. There was just a whole lot happening. But as you'll notice, I'm gonna so this is NA. This is the best NA has to offer. I don't think did NA have a slot at the 2025 International? We did. Wild card. Yeah, we got one. We got one. I don't think any of these are, yeah, none of them are NA. So L. And they did okay. They made it to the first round. Or actually, JK, no, they went into this and they pulled P-Vision and got blasted. Cloud9? No, Cloud9 is EU for last year. So Cloud9 is no longer based in NA. It's Western Europe. You would think. Cloud9 historically was NA. But that was like 2014, 2015. And then before. Yeah, Cloud9 is one of those season orgs too. But no, they gave up. So think of every single NA org they gave up on like any sort of NA roster because it just doesn't win. Yeah. Like NA Dota is dead. Full stop. If you want to play and play competitively, you have to go to Europe. And, or maybe China. Maybe China. China's been fine, but like for the longest time, EU's just held Dota by the throat. I think they've held it by the throat for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years. Yeah, the only outlier is League of Legends, but that's because like it was molded to be like perfectly fine-tuned numbers-wise for Korean players. Like you actually can't embrace that anymore. Like try to tell me that NA's NALCS is like actually exist, because it doesn't. They play games, they do, but tell me that that's like a real and competitive region. That's also crazy that Deadlock's best region is EU. That feels kind of rough. That feels kind of bad. I don't either. I know people who play the game, but I know like 0 people who watch it. Yeah. Even EU, like actually the last big, what was it? Worlds? NA went farther than EU and everyone was like giggling about it. Cuz it's like, what? That should never happen. We should not let NA have hope. Do not give them hope. They will die. They will die with you. You're just sitting there contemplating? Nothing wrong with a little contemplation. I gotta probably buy some other things that is on my list, but I did just spend a nice hefty sum of money recently, so I'll probably hold off on buying things for myself. Well, actually, I don't know what's gotten into me, but I've been looking at the oh yeah, this is good. All right, so you know how we like watched what was it? Yeah, this guy. Like how to instantly remember everything we read. I was watching videos with a friend last night and I was commenting on like, oh, I want these kind of videos off my feed. I looked at a couple that were like actual doctors. I'm like, no, these guys are good. And then I found like Penrose. I'm like, oh hell yeah. No, you guys, you need to witness what we went through, because this video actually took us like a half an hour to get through. I was just pausing it so much. You went there for a school book? Oh, ooh. You're in the wrong neighborhood, friend. Me and Salad and I are not gonna say no to getting books. I promise you. We are like the last 2 people you want in the room next to you. We're actually like, you imagine one of us is the angel, one of us is the devil. We're both just devils on your shoulder, like, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it. It's like but no, this is I just want you all to witness this. I already have strong opinions. I'm not gonna go through them in depth, but like I just need you to bear witness.
Yeah, I'm going to teach you my approach to studying very, very difficult subjects, because I know about this because I did an engineering degree, specifically electrical engineering.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
One of the hardest degrees there are. There are a lot of very, very difficult subjects in there. And not only are there a lot of very difficult subjects, but I purposely picked a lot of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of good books to read. Absolutely.
The subjects I did were computer science ones, where basically they were optional, but I did computer science subjects.
Yes, Salad. True. No, we were torching this man. I did not give this guy an inch. I fought this guy on every single point that he has ever made. I love that people could just like sit in their college campus, make a video and just spout some stuff out and like be fine. I have no idea. The only thing I know is that he's offering a course for $40. No. Oh my god, what the fuck? Wait, he increased the price. What? It was $49. It is now $67 a month. This guy's trying to get one person to bite on this shit. He wants somebody to bite on this. He actually increased the price? You are fucking delusional. What the hell? I need to read this too. Wait. Beat exam stress, focus deeper, get top results with less burnout. Most students think lack of focus is laziness. No, it's your brain protecting you. Cool. Our system and mentorship help you retrain your brain so focus becomes natural, not forced. Do you change it to 6-7 for the meme? Oh, probably. You're right. I have no idea. Sure, why not? I'll give him benefit of the doubt and let him think he's funny. Yeah. So it's like, again, you make sense. You've done this. This program was built with Tushar, a mental health and focus coach, and Vipassana, meditator of 11 years. Wait, what? Tushar, a mental coach and focus coach, a mental health and focus coach, and Vipassana, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, meditator of 11 years. Did you mean mediator? Is this mediator? Am I just reading this incorrectly? Is this mediator? This reads meditator. Meditator. Are they just spelled the same? You think that's meditator as the sitting still? Yeah, okay. Wait, how the fuck do you spell mediator? Oh, I spelled it right my first try. Mediator. Yeah, you just added a T. Yo, what's good, King? So wait, okay, so Vipassana meditator of 11 years. Okay, cool. Huge. Fucking huge. Let's go. Who is guiding students from failing to top grades by fixing the root patterns holding them back. What you get? You get effortless focus and self-sabotage course. What? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what? You get effortless focus and a self-sabotage course. What the hell? Did anyone read this? I'm sure like anyone who's read this is like, what? What I think he's trying to like Vipassana is a type of meditation. I think so. Yeah, that makes sense. So Tushar is like, I guess this like god meditator. Fair enough. Rock on, Tushar. Hell yeah, brother. I'm still giggling about the self-sabotage course. That's great. Mentorship. Weekly calls and replies from Tushar and Penrose for guidance. Huge. Thank you, Ryan Penrose. Oh, that's just his last name? Wait, what? What is this? Daily activity. Visual display of activity on school over the past year. Activities that contribute during this chart are liking posts, writing posts, commenting on posts, and voting on polls. Yeah, I need to learn how to sabotage myself too. Huge. Hell yeah. I'm quite good on it. You got data on the movement thing? Hell yeah. Let's go, King. Fuck yeah, bud. We're seeing growth. We like growth. Hell yeah. I'm glad that that's working for you. All right, some bonuses that you get. Study technique and mental health audit from Penrose. Appreciate you, Penrose. I'm sure that you will absolutely fit the role of my therapist. I do appreciate you. You get a deep work course. You get mental health and focus course. Study skills and past paper guides. Why? What does this do? Past paper guides. Is it like I suck at writing my papers on time? Okay, sure. Community. Join motivated students for support and accountability. Meditation calls. Learn meditation. Okay, sure. Oh, yeah, maybe. Past paper guides? Maybe? That would make too much sense, though. Start noticing effortless focus in lighter study sessions within 14 days or don't pay. Yearly payment. Includes calls till we stop offering them. Cool. Sick. I'm glad that I could pay money and you just be like, actually, I'm not gonna do that. I can't offer that service anymore. Huge. Yo, give this guy your money. Yo, why is it private, by the way? Oh, man. Oh, I gotta read these. Or don't pay reads like a challenge. True, I gotta read this. That's what I see. Yeah, I literally read 12 hours a day. I'm like, oh, baby, wait a minute, let's go. But how went from barely studying to effortlessly studying 12 hours a day within 45 days using our system. What the fuck? No, Pahal didn't. You, sir, didn't do that. Pahal came to me for study help through a one-on-one call. Initially, she wanted to study 12 hours a day and score above 90% in her board examinations to secure admission into a good university. Lofty goal. All power to you. Had everything she needed. The right tools, a study space, internet, and even access to a library. But despite these resources, she struggled to focus on her studies. Yeah, no shit. If you're studying for 12 hours a day, you don't have that energy. I guarantee that that's not sustainable. Like, what? What the fuck? Seems a little excessive. And probably a lot of diminishing returns after, like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, what's the cap? What's my cap? My cap's probably, like, actual, like, detailed, maybe 3, well, hold on, I can actually do this with Japanese. So I have 30 minutes, I do that, then I do an additional 10 there, 20 there, and then I do an additional 15. So about an hour, 5 minutes a day, probably where I cap out. 12 hours is crazy. She often experienced panic, daydreaming, and self-sabotage, especially when she compared herself to her peers who were revising. Oh, fair. Each time she sat down to study, she told herself her focus was poor and blamed herself. Deep down, she wasn't avoiding her studies. She had a clear understanding of the material, but she was running from the painful thoughts and sensations that surfaced, such as feelings of abandonment, comparison, and parental expectations. Okay. Did Bahal, like, give the go-ahead? Seems a lot deeper than I would let you say. But fair enough. I mean, hats off to you. These thoughts often came as heavy body sensations, like choking or pain in the chest. Okay. As a result, she turned to distractions like social media for temporary relief. Through our one-on-one coaching and deep mental mastery, Bahal learned to understand and regulate these patterns. She built the mental resilience to stay with her studies and transform her approach. The outcome, she scored 91% on her board exams. Shared her success in our community channel. Okay. You've done the type of studying? Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, 100%. Like, when the time called for it, it makes sense to have additional, like, study time. Especially for those type of events. Yeah, midterms, finals, absolutely. 100%, I agree. I think that'll just come up. with it. I personally don't think that that's the most efficient way to learn, or especially because there's going to be a lot of stress involved, but I'm never going to judge anyone for doing that. Absolutely. If there's like, you're taking 7 classes, that's 7 whole tests, 7 full genres of things you have to learn for a grade that like really matters. Like, oh, holy moly. It was like, it just feels rough. Yeah. And I'm not gonna cap. I've done that too. I'm not above anyone. I've done that. How's it going? It's going all right. We're just looking at testimonials for an absolute breathtaking new way to learn. All right, let's see. Hold on. I remember Team AT. Which one was that? I've been in a lot of teams. Anti-tilt? Did they burn to the ground finally? What happened there? That org was funny. Now that I think about it, that org was really funny. There was like what? How many rosters at a time? It was like 15. That should have been my first sign to run. I'm like, but this is just a community. This ain't a team at this point. Yeah, it was wild or some stupid number. Oh man. Good God. I was very much not ready to be on a team at that point. My ass was on the downtrend. Well, I was diamond? We were like a diamond team? I was on like 3, man. Which one were you? Diligence, Allegiance, or what? Four midterms, 48 hours. Yikes, dude. Don't remember the name? Dude, fair. I remember Diligence because like I messed with Pyrocide for a while. Then he went to the military and I just like stopped contacting him. It's a little rough. Sparks, Kooky. Oh, what was that roster? Sparks, Kooky. Cookie. It was Cookie. Who the fuck? Yeah, it was Pyrocide. You. What the fuck? What was that team? What the fuck? Wait. Okay, no, which one was it? Look, I've been on too many teams, man. I can't remember. But yeah, I do remember roughly things that happened. Did we actually play any games? It might have been Allegiance, yeah. Because we had Diligence. I was on Diligence, Allegiance, and then something else. It was dumb. Oh yeah, I had to set up the scrims. That's right. We were like facing like college teams or like high school teams. Yeah. We were using Gangster. True. I remember. I do remember that. You're unlocking a core memory of mine. Oh, fucking hell. What an absolute... You just kind of randomly found me again? I don't change my name, I suppose. I guess that's like... Is what it is. I don't do that. Bro, I was like... vastly unprepared to lead a team. 1, I was diamond. 2, I was like... What was it? I was like super try hard about it for no reason. I like hired a coach. It was so funny, dude. Oh, fair. Appreciate you for sticking around. Appreciate you. I know, I'm like going on a dramatic tangent. I mean, yeah, I am try hard about everything I do. You're right. There isn't a thing that I'm just kind of like chill with. Yeah. No, Mischief. So cool. Or Misfit. It was Misfit. So cool. Cool guy. Great guy. He's just like, you're just gonna lose to these guys, man. That was funny. What was it? We played I remember the game, actually. My Valorant mine is better than, like, my relationship one. Because we were playing Ascent. It was against those Immortal team. Yeah, because it was, like an org set. Like a smaller org set. And we ran the script. We went in going, like, these Immortals ain't nothing. And, like, every time we tried to do something, it just looked like they were ready. I do remember a play. We were calling a default towards mid. We did a cat split. And we're thinking we got him. We thought, like, we juked him. Ace free. And there was three fuckers there. They were ready. They were just sitting tree. They were sitting no garden. They were sitting garden, shot us tree. They killed like 3. There was like 1 on site who also swung off them. It was just a fucking disaster. Oh my god. There's so much in Don't you dare clip that. Don't you fucking dare clip that. Holy moly. Absolutely don't do that. But I mean, it is true though. Actually, never mind. I'll say it with my full chest. It is 100%. 100%. Full stop. I'm like a chess grandmaster with Valorant, where I can see a situation, or I can see a clip and I can tell you like what game that's from, when it happened, and I'm like, I'm fully immersed already. I'm like, I'm back in the trenches. It's like my Vietnam moment. A 1v4 to clutch on Immortal teams. Dude, those I have a vastly different what's the word? Approach to Valorant strategy now. Back then, oh my fucking god, it was absolutely disgusting, the Valo plans I would try to have you guys do, and we weren't ready for it. That's some shit that even the Radiants would look at and be like, what is this? What the fuck? Okay, like it was so bad. I do remember that. Fucking hell. I remember your clutch. It was on Haven. It was attacking round, I think. And we were just getting fucking blitzed. It was rough. Like, we would do something and it was just over. I think I was clocked out. Then I see you killed 2 and I clocked back in. I do remember that Breeze one. That was when we submitted. I do remember that Breeze game. I was Viper B side. We worked mid. We had like 1 A lurker. Or was it? I think it was, yeah, it was 1-3-1. And then we did like a 1-2-2 for some fucking reason. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. We had you lurking somewhere. It's actually... Fuck, it's actually wild how much I remember. When it comes to the game, I remember anything. I don't remember, like, what, like, you all sounded like or what the actual team environment was. All those bloody... Okay, Salad, I will... Let me be 100% real with you. For the team, I did not have a lineup. On the team that I played for, I did not have a lineup. I swear to God. I didn't even bother. Yep, yeah. Did like a whole Viper guide, none of them worked. Yeah, I'm just sitting there. Yeah, and Breeze for... Yep, you're right. 100%. You're a squeaker? I mean, the team was young. We had like 2 like grown men and then like a bunch of youngins. It was ridiculous. Yeah. Pyro got real mad too. I don't know why. I do remember this now. This is like the only like thing I remember from me as a person. I remember being so fucking virtuous and like a saint for that entire set. I would get unbelievably angry at my team or at people who were being angry at other people. I don't know why. I had this like divine judgment frothing across every single player that I was playing with. I was like, be respectful. I hate that you're trash talking. It's like, what the, you're chill, brother, chill. It doesn't matter. I do. That was so, oh my God. I thank you for helping me remember that. Oh man, that was rough. Yeah, I do remember Pyrosite getting really mad at the game, like super mad. Our last game, Fracture. What the fuck? We played Fracture? We played a Fracture game? We fight. Oh, it was a 5-stack rank. Oh Jesus. Oh man. We like ran it. Oh, God. Maybe. I don't remember that game. But I do not remember that game. It wouldn't surprise me if he ran it down. That does make sense to my brain. Like, I actually got good after I stopped playing for Affinity and then stopped playing for Zephyr, and I just focused on ranked. I got Immortal 3 and I was like, oh, this is when I should join a team. I like jumped the gun a little too quickly. Oh man. Bro, I was not a shooter. I was not a shooter. On that team, I was like averaging like 5 kills a game. Oh, it's NA draft time? Bet. Of course, Raven, of course. Hope fight night goes well. I remember you would like, or one of the players would give me like reasons to not join the practice or like have like duck some of the practices. I'm like, fair. I was like, whatever, it is what it is. I work like a 9 to 5. It's fine. We're not going anywhere. I mean, but from what I can tell, Pyro is like, he's fully married, has a great job, worked for the military, has full benefits. It's just like, yep, huge. That is true, yeah. We did have a lot of missing. Yeah, Sparks was a missing link for a while. That was fun. Oh yeah, how did that go? He goes, I haven't. The second he like left to go fully offline into military, I just stopped. Yeah, I saw that he dropped, but then again, that makes sense. That checks out. I also stopped playing the game. I turned myself into a coach, and now I'm quitting. So it's like I'm about to leave Valorant forever. And let me see if I have. I'm definitely not in the Discord, but let me see if I have some of the messages from like any of you. I do. I tried Marvel Rivals. Yeah, I played it for a bit. I just don't. I don't like the game. Fair. I got you. Yeah, I found the Diligence team chat. That's crazy. Yeah, Diligence was when I actually... When I actually got to Immortal. Have I never said that, like, out loud? That I don't like Marvel Rivals? Oh, well, now we have it on record. Yeah, I don't like Marvel Rivals. Arcade shooters are cool and all. And it's just like, I'm not really that big of a fan. I don't have, like, a ton of fun playing it. While I do, like, I sound like I sounded like I did when I played Cap. And I just would only play Cap. It's just like, It's like, okay. But definitely not my cup of tea. It's not a bad game. Well-made game. I mean, true. Yeah. I don't go out of my way to, like, request games, though, to be fair. Because, like, I could have been the one to be like, hey, who wants to play some Rivals? But then again, coming from, again, me, I don't like playing it. So it's like, it's fair. I get it. Life is okay. I'm definitely more of, like, MOBA, platformer, strategy games, typically, are more my forte. You know, stuff like that. That's something that I find a lot more enjoyable than I might like Deadlock. 40 hours on that game might also agree with that statement. I haven't played it recently, mostly because I don't like playing multiplayer games by myself. That's just a rule I have now. I don't solo queue anything anymore. Mostly just because it doesn't fit well with me. Because it's like, I don't want to hardcore try in a game, like in a multiplayer game now, when I could just be having fun with friends. That's just my take, because I also like to enjoy single player games now. Like, I haven't played a lot of single player games in a while, but now I am fucking it, dude. I am so into it. It's so much fun. Like, for example, currently I've been trying to get through all of Hades 2 before I move on to the next one. And I've been having a blast with that game. That game is so much fun. It is so much fun, dude. You start just hitting shit, it's like... Also, the voice acting and the writing is just so fucking good. I love it so much. I'll probably move on to Silksong next. I know Baldur's Gate is on the list. It is on the list. I promise it will happen. It will happen. I just don't know when. Because I'll probably do that before Elden Ring. So it'll probably be... like, in terms of streamed games, because I actually would be down to stream that. But I'd like to clear out some of the games I have. There's also some more that entered the list, like Dispatch. That game looks fun. I know it's like a visual novel, essentially, but I think it's really good. I like it. But I think a lot of these, like, games and stuff will come more with when I act, like, coming into the next year. Like, that'll just happen naturally. I'll probably have, like, I'm planning on making not making a video, just going over things. I was gonna start doing that for YouTube, where I just kind of like do like a diary type thing. Not that I needed to share this, but that's kind of where my head's at. And then I'll talk about stuff like that. 100%. Riggy, let's play. Yeah. Fuck, dude. I haven't done a let's play in what? A good bit. It's a good chunk. What, it was like Clay Obscure, yeah? That was the last one I did? Like full Let's Play? I don't think I've done any game between then, and that was a while ago. Right? Like, it was a good game, yeah. I haven't revisited it, but I probably will at some point. Yeah, when was that? The last day was 4 months ago. Good God. All right, I'm going to finish this review. I'm not going to learn anything. You're actually, if we watch this video, you wouldn't have learned anything. He just talks about gibberish the entire time. Like, I actually kind of made fun of him. But I kind of want to get through this because I didn't read this last night. Gabriel went from a 3.5 to a 4.0 GPA in just 2 months. I feel like anyone who's like at a 3.5 can get to that 4.0 relatively easily, yeah? Or am I crazy? I was stuck, long hours, poor results, and no progress. His coaching gave me structure, feedback system that finally worked. My grades jumped from a 2 to a first, around 3.5 to 4.0, and I stopped burning out. Graduated, landed a great job, feel confident in control. Funny old business student at LSE. LSE. From a 2-2 to a first. What the fuck? Bro, what does that mean? I haven't been in college for so long. The math doesn't work out. Fair. In just 2 months? Oh yeah, true. Wait. Okay. I'll take this with a grain of salt. Also, LSE. The London School of Economics and Political Science. Okay. Okay. We British. It's definitely, yeah, we're British. Yep. I don't know anything about that. Unfortunately. Oh, what the fuck? What the hell are these testimonials? This is on Snapchat. The other ones I have no idea. Can't completely express in words on how much you've always helped me through my dark phases of my life over the years, but I will try. Should I be seeing this? I mean, this is a testimonial, so I guess I should be. We know each other since many years now, and we have both seen each other grow in life so beautifully. This feels like a personal message. Is this actually a testimonial? What? After a point in life, I knew I can trust you with telling you anything and everything. What the? Hello? Wait, what? What the fuck? Put through an AI detector. My first instinct when I was watching it last night is that English is not the first language, but I do believe that this video was written by AI to some degree. But then, like, when he tried to sound correct, he just, like, made himself dumber. I don't know why. It just felt wrong. So whenever I did go through low phases in life, you were always there to cheer me up and guide me. Never judge me for my choices. Just help me sort stuff for my mental calmness. I do have overthinking issues and negative thoughts, etc. But you always corrected, guided me to get away from those negative things time to time. You legit have a solution for all my problems. So glad to have you in my life, buddy. Is that like... Okay. All right. I feel like that's not really a... I mean, that's like a good testimonial for like a buddy, I suppose. But like for a service? I don't know. We'll give him more. Tushar and I have been working together on me since around 5 to 6 months. Initially, I reached out for help with my studies as I was unable to study. Okay. But it was my thought process that was my biggest distraction with studies. I used to compare myself to others, seek external validation, some past traumas, and also my self-esteem. So is this guy like a therapist? Like, I feel like this is not like a study buddy. Like, this guy's like a therapist. I have seen a lot of change in me and my parents. I also told me that they had seen change in me. I'm gonna just go off ahead and assume that the English is not the first language. I'm just gonna assume that, or they're just like mistyping, which is totally fine. Maybe I don't know. I have now a better relationship with my family than before. I just could not accept the fact that they could change and I was living in the past. What the fuck does this have to do? What? What the fuck? What is happening? This guy did so much for me. He helped me with my relationship to my parents too. He was like, yeah, I'll come and fix that for you, bud. Don't worry. What? Isn't he the mental health coach and meditation expert? True. I mean, yeah, that is true. That is true. I think so. I think the other guy's the study guy. This is the fella. Unks versus Bunny with a clock for deadlock. You know we gotta vote for Bunny with a clock. That is a name. Holy moly, that is a name. Hell yeah. To accept people as they are, I'd stop being less reactive, and I've also been more observant of my own body and myself in general. Like before, I didn't know that my thoughts or my feelings and emotions could make me feel physical sensation, and if they do, what they mean and how I deal with them. So that's what he has also helped me with. Fucking hell, give me a period. Where is your fucking punctuation? Jesus Christ. I read a paragraph on one breath. Fuck off. What the hell was that? Have you heard of commas? Sorry, the writer me got mad. And my family dynamics also has changed, had a lot for better, and I have gained a good amount of self-respect and self-love. After all these underlying problems got solved, I could study much better. Okay. 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 I have nothing to say on that, but okay. I would like to say under Umkar, I'm gonna butcher that for sure, and Tushar's guidance, I was shaped a lot this past 1 year. When I came to Melbourne, I was unsure of my path and what are important things one should have to excel, not only in career, but in personal development as well. These are all fucking college students. Hello? What? What the? Hello? I'm gonna blow a gasket. What the I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay. Overall, my communication style, confidence, grooming style. He helped me with a like a haircut too. Hey, all right, sure. Told me to take a shower and get a haircut. All right. Okay. I hear you, Tushar. And other aspects of personality have improved a lot. Also, they helped a lot in helping me to find a job and how to prepare for it through the workshops and personal guidance. I fucking okay. Yeah, edited. That's great. Hell yeah. What? These are we need like an editor. Like, or like a quality assurance team on this one. I don't know. I couldn't tell you what could have been changed. I have no idea. I'm so lost. They edited it and then forgot to put in punctuations. There's just a whole breathless paragraph right here. God, it's just such a fucking run-on sentence. It's so bizarre. You could break that into like 3 sentences easily. Maybe even like a compound into like just one, like a compound and then another sentence. Like you could have easily done that. Good God. These testimonials look so fire though. Like you both see the vision, right? Like these are actually so inspiring. I feel inspired. I feel like I can part ways with $62 a month, you know? Oh, whoops. There's more. Okay. Some recent wins. Oh, huge. Huge, dude. Huge. Before joining the community, I often procrastinated, felt emotionally unstable, and was constantly dissatisfied with myself, but never really changed. At the time, I was about to take the university entrance exam, which made me feel even more pressured. Fortunately, I came across one of Penrose's YouTube videos with a title roughly about how to prepare for exams in a short amount of time. How do I feel about $67 a month? I feel like I should like lose the right to live in a house if I saw this and willingly forked over $67 a month. I'm not even in school. Oh, I said 62. My bad. You're right. My bad. I'm not even in school. If I fork over $67 a month, I deserve like any like bad karma to walk my way. Like they should absolutely be willing to bully me. The first step. I just get off YouTube. True. Yeah, $5 do make a big difference. I honestly think giving this guy $15 should still get like somebody to spit in my face. Like I don't know. There's no amount of money to be sent to this. I don't know. Maybe like $5 to test it. You know, I probably would part with $5 a month. It's whatever. I can live without $5. The workshops are free. Oh, that screams so much more. The money back? On what grounds? They're like, if you don't feel focused, we'll give you your money back. There's no way he's gonna wipe his ass with your money. You're not getting that back. Oh my god. Let's see. I felt that the study method shared there could positively change my life, so I decided to enroll in the course. You already made a mistake. I'm so sorry for your loss. When I first signed up, I felt a bit hesitant and doubtful, as you should. But after watching the lectures, not only about studying, but also with deep insights into psychology, I realized I had no regrets about investing in this course. What? Okay, sure. All right. Okay. I wouldn't expect you to talk about psychology in terms of like this, but I mean, all power to you. I even had a chance to receive personal consultation from a reliable expert, Tushar. I love that there's no last name. It's just Tushar. I assume that's just like an internet handle. But like, it's just Tushar. That's it. It's just Tushar. No last name. No like title. Just blanket this guy. Okay. Thanks to the conversation, I gained strong mental preparation for my math exam during the National High School graduation test. As a result, I performed better than average. This year's math exam in Vietnam was especially difficult, and many students, because of panic, couldn't finish their test and received low marks. Yeah, no, that's fair. I was like, okay. That's why I was like, I like walked it back. I was like, okay, fair. All right. That's why I feel proud and lucky to have been mentally prepared. Now I've been admitted to the major I love at a prestigious university in my country, Hanoi University of Science and Technology. I also feel less anxious about my upcoming university life, both academically and socially, because of the mental preparation I gained from Penrose's lessons. Thank you, Penrose and Tushar, for helping me not only improve my studies, but also transform my mindset. I truly appreciate all the guidance and support. This English is remarkable. For someone from, he said Taiwan? No, Vietnam. He said Vietnam. This is incredible English. Well done. Hey, hats off to you. Hats off to you. That's incredible. This is about as good as my English. That's... Wow. Well done, actually. Hats off to you. I'll give you a little round of applause for you. All right, let's see. A level was another battle in which I had many mental barriers. My first year didn't go so well. A level, what the fuck? The second one comes out swinging so strong. My first year didn't go so well, so I decided to homeschool the second year. Ryan's guidance on how to approach past papers and making me realize that difficult questions are meant to be difficult and struggling is a sign of learning. You deserve to be scammed. I'm sorry. You deserve it. I was able to bring up my grades and feel more confident in my learning approach, as well as disciplining myself to study harder and, more importantly, staying consistent. We love consistency on this channel. It is my favorite word. One of the best parts of having Ryan as a coach is that he really listens. He doesn't straight away jump to tactics and methods. He would try to understand your problem on a deep level and deal with that appropriately. That's why it was so effective, because the advice was tailored to your specific needs. Huge. Nice. Yeah. Turns out it wasn't laziness, just unresolved trauma, lol. What? Hey everyone, I just finished the video on using the YY method to find my root cause, and wow, it really hit home. I realized that the real reasons behind my lack of focus or resistance to studying come from the fear of not being seen as not good enough, tying my self-worth to other people's approval, and fear of facing negative emotions. Honestly, I didn't expect this to be spot on. I've been improving though. Not when I feel sad or off, I can recognize how my body is reacting. But I don't get pulled in like before. I can refocus. This is written by AI, by the way. This right one is written by AI. Oh, well, actually, say no more. They self-reported it. Big thanks to you both, Ryan and Tushar, for introducing this method. I also paired it with ChatGPT to help me dig deeper, ask more guided questions, and brainstorm solutions. About to dive into the next video in the protocol now. All right, cool. Cool. Nice. Huge. So today I got my final results and I finally graduated high school. I scored something overall and I'm so happy. Why is this blanked out? What? Wait. Why is it censored? What? God damn, really? What the fuck? What? God damn, that's all. Whoa. Also, this guy was in high school. Did he just steal from his parents? Like, yeah, it's $67 a month USD, likely. Yeah, $67 a month, by the way. Not lifetime, a month. Because it isn't, so he's from London University. But wait, so he coached people from London, Vietnam. Wait, this guy's multi, like, cultural. What the fuck? Oh, maybe. Yeah, probably. Because, yeah, it's not in pounds and it definitely wasn't in that currency. It definitely was just the dollar. Which is interesting. Oh, cool. I was low-key not expecting so much, and I also want to give a big thanks to Tushar, who helped me out through my final month to get my shit together, give me many effective study techniques, so we did a lot of trial and error to find the best techniques for me. So happy, thank you so much, Tushar. Thanks you too. Yes, I will take the left benefits for the month, but yes, I'm done. Thank you for everything. You've helped me so much during my final season. Okay. Oh, a lot of places don't convert? Okay, fair. I got you. Oh my god, there's so much, dude. How many people can you, take money from, man? Another major change is I am now aware of my anger and can stop bad words from coming out of my mouth. What a gentle giant. Yeah, global currency, a universal dollar. That'd be sick. I'd like that. But then again, I wouldn't make money if that was the case, so I'll just say no. Let's see. It's crazy. I feel calmer. There's no comma, by the way. So it's crazy. I feel calmer and understand myself better. I also can understand another person better. I think this awareness helps me prevent me from arguing with people so much. It's like I separate into another person and see myself getting angry and stop myself acting shit. This is new to this is new to me. Haha. This awareness helps me stay sharp. I also focus much better now. Before, I would take 6 to 7 hours to finish an architecture task, often procrastinated and moving very slowly. I tell myself I don't have time, that I get scolded by my tutor. Now, those situations are gone. I can calm myself down and sometimes even practice embracing boredom so I don't get stuck scrolling on my phone and looping into unproductive habits. I feel like now I finish stuff faster. I might be using 3 to 4 hours rather than 7 hours. Finally, I believe what I learned can be used for the rest of my life. I'm still trying to improve every day. The cost was just 1 month. It's honestly crazy. I feel lucky to join while the price isn't above $500 in the future. You're blowing a lot of smoke up my phony ass, because what the fuck? Okay. Good evening, Tushar, sir. I just wanted to say thank you for everything you share in the course. It's been incredibly eye-opening and has helped me start understanding myself and life in a much better way. Your guidance truly makes a difference every time I listen or read your post. After going through the procrastination and self-sabotage section, I took a lot of time to reflect, write down my thoughts, emotions, and patterns, and self-sabotage myself. It worked wonders. And then I realized something very deep. Most of the emotions that hijack me or push me into procrastination and coping mechanisms aren't random. They come from how I've been treated and made me to feel by the people closest to me. Okay. Just like Ryan Sir trusted Tushar Sir with his faith and over the years transformed his life, I decided to put my trust in them too. And yes, I can already see the difference. The improvement may not be huge yet, but there's a clear shift in awareness. I'm more mindful of my thoughts and emotions now. I've gained the first step of confidence, the realization that I'm in control. This one has also been written by ChatGPT. What a shame. Here's how you can kind of tell. It's not the only tell, but this is kind of how you tell. If you see just like an disproportionate amount of M dashes in like a piece of writing, especially when they are in regulated spots, like end, looks like it's at the end. This one's at the beginning, but end, beginning, and like relatively the same area of typing. And while in it, like it doesn't make sense for there to be an M dash, that's like the easiest tell. Obviously there's more factors that go into it, but they're just fucking using M dashes like crazy. What is this? So Zach, remember what we were talking about last night, when me and like Amara was going through it with this guy? I'm now finally looking at the testimonials. And these are some of the weakest testimonials I have ever seen in my entire life. I mean, fair. No, fair. I felt like you clocked out of that conversation pretty early, bro. That was fair. Fair enough. But we're just going through the testimonials now. This guy is clearly a scammer. It is some of the worst and like trivial advice, and even wrong at most cases, that you'll get. I'm not even watching the video because I'm just gonna spare you from the knowledge that we went through. You were what was it? Oh, I always forget the game title. What was that you play? Fuck, what was it? Hearts of Iron 4. That's what it was. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I do remember that you and my brother play that a lot. Just when we're just kind of like chilling around. But fair. There, can I ask why? I mean, you don't really need a reason to kill Soviets, but why were you killing Soviets, if I might ask? While I get the, I'm not gonna read the rest of this. Then this guy can go fuck himself. But I'm down to listen to why Soviets are on your radar. I'll be very honest, it is a little over a week due to exams and stuff. I haven't been able to make as much time to put in the course. I've gone through the course a little in a few days. Meditated and journaled every day since about the course. Better study habits. I do study less. Feel like I learn more efficiently with my time. Still having trouble like I can get into work. But like after an hour, my brain just shuts down and I hit a wall. I could be coping or making excuses. My mental health has definitely improved. I notice I don't overthink as much. Also another win. And over this 1 week, I got up to 15 minutes of meditation. Overall, I really like the course. Thank you to Shar and Ryan for the great course. Ah, they're trying to take Finland. Big mistake, bucko. Eat this knuckle sandwich. Who are you aligned then? So you're definitely Western Europe. I mean, actually, wait, you could be Eastern Europe though. Dicka. Do you play as Finland or are you another country? Danes. Ah, I see. Okay. I mean, true. Actually, true. You, you literally. Did that happen in history? Like Finland got attacked and they're just like, okay, whatever, we'll join. What's up? Okay, we went through the whole thing. All right. So if you really, oh wait, they added another member. Someone joined. One of you better not have sent this guy money. I swear, no one send this guy money. You are, you are a fool. Damn. The Finnish were like, hold my beer. Hold my beer. Watch this. Fucking really? Wait, what the? Wait, that's huge. What the hell? That is a blunder. That's a huge blunder. What the fuck? I did not remember the Soviets getting peace like that. God damn. Fucking got him. Okay, that's sick. That's sick. Honey, I'm going out to hunt some Soviets. That's amazing. That's insane. How have I not heard any of those stories? What? Dude, the American school system has failed me immensely. I will have to take some time to go back into that. Cool. I loved reading the I love reading the comments. They're amazing. It's like an echo chamber. They're just waiting for somebody to say something. Oh, except this guy. That's funny. True. Anyway. Yeah. America really didn't get their ass into high gear. We really didn't want to go to war. It was bizarre. US was not fucking with it. Wait, really? Yeah, fuck this guy. I have, yeah. Here, hold on.
In December 1939, on the snow-covered plains of Finland's Karelian Isthmus, troops of the Red Army cautiously advanced on a massively outnumbered foe. Seconds later, in what appeared to be a deserted landscape, a single shot rang out and yet another invader fell dead. They didn't know it, but hidden to their front and stalking their every move was the most successful sniper in the history of warfare. In this video, using modern technology, the latest historical research and rare witness testimony, we'll explore the life and map out the war path of the legendary Simo Häyhä, the White Death.
Oh,
Born on the 17th of
that
December
is such a cool nickname. Oh, fuck, dude. That's so cool. I would kill for a nickname like that. Well, I mean, if I killed, I would have a nickname like that.
1905, on a farm near the town of Routjärvi in the Russian Grand Duchy of Finland, Simo was the seventh child in the Häyhä family.
Damn.
Quiet and reserved, he completed 4 years of school and pursued no further education, opting for a simple life of farm work, forestry, fishing, and hunting in the countryside. By the time he came of age, his home country of Finland had gained its independence from the collapsing Russian Empire and fought a brutal civil war of its own. But here, in contrast to Russia, the Whites had won. Simo joined the Finnish White Guard, now renamed the Civil Guard, at the age of 17. It was a trained citizen militia composed of old Civil War veterans, volunteers, and reservists.
Yeah, that's so.
Friends called
I
him
would be so
Simo,
fucking frightened.
a play on his name meaning Sim Egg in Finnish. In 1925, Simo was conscripted into the Finnish army proper, serving until 1927, after which he remained an active reservist in the Civil Guard. It was around this time when the Finnish army adopted as its standard issue rifle the M27, a domestically produced and improved version of the standard Russian Mosin Nagant.
Okay.
But the Civil Guard, trained by German Jaegers, opted for an even better rifle, the M2830. It was nicknamed the Pushtikorva after the Finnish Spitz, a hunting dog whose ears resembled the excellent front sights of the rifle.
Oh, that's cute.
Those thick ears were very useful for calculating the wind at long distances, while the new rear sights sported two separate adjustment settings, the quick one for hundreds of meters distance and the precise one for the exact target range estimation, something that Simo Häyhä would prove himself unsurpassed at. But the Finnish government could not afford to mass produce such an expensive rifle, so it offered the willing citizens the option to pay a portion of the cost and be allowed to take the rifle home and use it for hunting, recreation, and home defense.
I mean, who would say no to that? We're making a state of the art new rifle. It's amazing. It's better than everything you've ever had. It has a customizable like gear to it. If you spend a little extra moolah, it could be yours. Just yours. You own this now. Like, absolutely, I would spend the extra money. I would 100%. Like, you're paying me anyway. I might as well spend it. Like, what?
Simo, along with some 30,000 other civil guardsmen, took this deal and bought his own Mosin M2830, serial number 60974.
That's crazy. They know his own serial number? Dude, technology is
The
great.
Civil Guard hosted regular shooting competitions, which Simo, an avid hunter and recreational shooter, duly attended. The competition's prizes, though, were very modest, in which Simo, the regular top-scoring champion and certified master marksman, would often win just a pair of teaspoons. But he didn't mind.
The value of the Civil Guard shooting competitions was enormous. All of us guardsmen were well trained, very familiar with our weapons, and with each other. Without them, Finland would perhaps not have survived the Winter War.
He was in love with his rifle, cleaning it obsessively every day. In Simo and many others, Finland had forged a peacetime citizenry of excellent marksmen, whom she was about to call upon in her time of greatest need. In the autumn of 1939, the Third Reich and the USSR invaded and crushed Poland, signing a treaty which divided Eastern Europe into each power's respective spheres of influence. The Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, as it would become known, gave the Soviet Union a free hand to occupy and annex the Baltic states, and then, in November, to set its sights on Finland. After the Civil War, the Finnish territory included the strategically vital Karelian Isthmus, which stretched up to a mere 40 kilometers from Leningrad, Russia's second largest city, home of the Baltic Soviet fleet, and the cradle of the 1917 Communist Revolution. Such close proximity of Leningrad to a potentially hostile state was ruled unacceptable by Stalin. And so, Soviet Foreign Minister Vyacheslav Molotov proposed to settle the matter through a territorial exchange. But the Finns, distrustful of Stalin and afraid of further Soviet demands, gave Molotov a resolute niet.
Well,
Simo recalled the
fair.
Soviet response.
It was the last day of November 1939. I was on the training grounds. We've been doing an anti-tank course. It was the last night we slept well. In the morning, we learned that the Soviet artillery...
I mean, surely, right?
On our
Like-
side of the border.
Like, I'm not sure, but like, surely. The guy's name is literally Molotov, like, cocktail. Like, surely. Like, he should have created it. If he didn't, he fucked up. He made a mistake.
And the infantry had crossed the demarcation line. Well, this is it then.
Actually, tell you what, I'll do me one better. It was... Yeah. So it was actually an insult directed at that guy. Wait, what the? That's so cool. That's so cool. The Finnish during this particular war were like saying like, yeah, you're a Molotov cocktail, little bitch. That's amazing, dude. But then it wasn't really used until like Indochina and Vietnam War. But that's super funny.
The war had begun.
Simo immediately rushed to get back to his unit, which was assembling some 60 kilometers north of Lake Latuka. With his own personal rifle over his shoulder, he was assigned as a corporal to the 6th Company of the 34th Infantry Regiment. When he arrived, he and his comrades were greeted by the imposing figure of the company's commander, Lieutenant Arni Juutalainen, a veteran of the French Foreign Legion known to his men as Madakon Kaul, the terror of Morocco.
On our very first meeting, in his typical style,
I mean, that's sick.
Lieutenant Juutalainen said, "We are about to fight the Russians. Remember, they are our neighbors, so don't be hitting them too hard. Hit them just hard enough to blow off their heads."
The 34th Regiment, as part of the Finnish 12th Division, was ordered
Damn.
to the Kola River area.
Hell
located
yeah.
Here, in the Finnish Karjala region. A single road and railway line passed through this heavily wooded area, connecting the Soviet border with the town. of
Damn,
Yamuna,
Unks one,
where the division
unlucky.
had set up its headquarters.
So Unks melee
Simo
creeps, dude. It's gotta be
traversed
melee
the
creeps.
vast
That team has been so
frozen
good.
wasteland of forests, marshes, and lakes, through which 120,000 men, 400 tanks, and 600 artillery pieces of the Soviet 8th Army were preparing to advance. Against them stood the 40,000 strong Finnish 4th Corps, whose 12th Division stretched 60 kilometers along the Kola River and would receive the brunt of the attack. The Soviet objective? Sweep around Lake Latuka and outflank the heavily fortified Mannerheim line, the main line of defense protecting the Karelian Isthmus and Finland from
No
invasion.
defending? Ah, I see, I
Aimed to pounce
see.
every Finn, with arguably the outcome of the war and the fate of the entire country at stake. Kola simply had to hold. The vanguard of the Soviet juggernaut was the 56th Rifle Division, which, after a short fight, captured the border town of Suvilahti and then pursued the retreating Finns westwards. They fought several sharp delaying actions, but the situation was becoming desperate. The massive Soviet infantry in their fairly ubiquitous brown coats appeared to be endless, and the red wave, it seemed, was about to overrun them. Will Kola hold became the collective cry of the entire nation. On the 4th of December, Simo's regiment made a stand in the defensive positions on the Kola River here. The temperature was minus 25 degrees Celsius during the day, dropping to a horrifying minus 40 during the night. The Soviet infantrymen, many of whom hailed from the southern, warmer parts of the country like Ukraine, were completely unaccustomed to such severe elements, whilst the Finns felt right at home. Here's Simo.
The Russians were sitting around
Yeah.
completely oblivious to our presence.
God
There were no
damn.
sentries, no reasons
Guys are
to their lives.
naturals at
Everyone was
negative
gathered
40?
around the fire.
Fucking hell.
We managed to crawl up very close and then...
Imagine that was negative 40 Celsius is like manageable, but negative 40 Fahrenheit is fucking criminal. Jesus Christ.
fire on them with everything we had and scattered them into the freezing wilderness.
The Finns employed the tactic of active defence, stubbornly holding on to the well-dug-in positions on the main line while constantly harassing the enemy with ambushes, daring raids.
Oh,
deep
it
behind
is?
the lines,
Oh,
and, of
okay, okay.
course, sniping. The Soviets were stunned by the tenacity of the resistance. Their advantage in tanks, artillery, and air power was all but completely neglected by the terrain and the weather. The Red Army, fresh out of Stalin's purge.
Hey, wouldn't negative 40 Fahrenheit like be like, what is it? Because it's by like roughly 32 degrees change, yeah? So wouldn't it be like negative 72 Celsius or something criminal like that? I'm never doing any of that like the top half of the math formula. I know there's a fraction there. I just don't do it.
Seemed to lack any tactical flexibility and opted to simply throw more and more men at the exhausted but determined Finnish defenders, over and over again with the same results. In these actions, Lieutenant Jutalainen immediately took notice of Simo's superb marksmanship. An enemy sniper located about 450 meters away had shot and killed 4 of their comrades. Simo searched for him for hours.
I see. And it's the opposite for like fair. So it'd be like Fahrenheit times 5 divided by 9, minus 32. Yeah.
Reflected off his scope and betrayed his position. Simo took aim, only for the Russian sniper to stand up and try to walk away. No doubt satisfied with his day's work and feeling safe in the dim evening and at such long range. A mistake. He and many others learned the hard way. As a corporal, he acted as a squad leader when needed, armed with the Finnish KP-31 submachine gun, but first and foremost, he was a sniper.
I had to go on many recon patrols.
Oh,
with my men,
really?
many attacks, but sniping was the everyday duty.
Negative 40 is where the two temps meet. Oh, that's sick. I did not know that. That's sick.
Then I would go out at night.
Dude, math is so
to a good
cool.
Firing position from which it was easy to shoot, but not so easy for the enemy to spot. I was happy with the results.
Using the latest technology, rare historical documents, and Simo's own testimony, we were able to pinpoint the exact location of several of his sniping positions. As we can see here, one was right in front of the Soviet lines, while others, such as this one, were located on the flanks of the expected attack. Perfect for shooting officers, NCOs, and machine gun crews from unexpected directions.
Yeah, get Kelvin out of here. I don't want to hear that fucking guy ever again.
About 3 to 5 hours, and maps of the area were very scarce, so Simo had to create his own one in his head, taking care to memorize every detail of the terrain. At about 160 centimeters tall and an experienced trekker, he moved through the snowy woodlands with relative ease, often using skis to maximize his speed. As we can see in these post-war photos of Simo's shooting positions, he always picked a spot next to a boulder or a tree, which he would use as cover and concealment. Then he would heap snow to the back of his position.
Actually, yeah, he did just mention that. He's like, I'm not even gonna worry about the fucking grunts, because they have no fucking idea what they're doing. Just kill the officers and call it a day. Like, if every single shot of his was just killing officers, that's fucking insane. That would just, like, deregulate the, like, militant force, like, trying to come in so quickly, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, he was just sending a message. Like, yeah, I could kill all of you, but I'm just, like...
background against which his latest...
Oh, yeah. Like, that's what I imagined. Like, so, the 542 kills was just officers. Like, he just only killed officers. Like, that would be fucking insane. Like, they were like, dude, don't just kill anybody indiscriminately. Make sure they're an officer. And first he... Yeah, sorry, the white light. I got you, one sec.
Rifle would blend perfectly in and give no silhouette. He poured water from his canteen in front of the position, soaking the powdery snow so it wouldn't burst into the air and reveal his position once the rifle was fired. And to prevent his own warm breath from betraying him, he would keep snow in his mouth at all times, consuming it only once melted,
What?
sometimes with lumps of sugar or rye crisps to sustain himself.
Bro.
With his sights pre-zeroed at the optimal 150 meters, Simo waited for the sun to rise and then reveal fresh targets. He would spot a sentry, being relieved at his post and walking away. Then a machine gun firing on his comrades in the main line. Sometimes a trench periscope looking for him. and as per usual, the Soviets replied with heavy guns in a desperate attempt to silence the hidden menace. Almost every day, mortar and artillery fire would erupt like an earthquake, with shells of all calibers blowing up the tall trees, sending white-hot shrapnel and wood splinters across the landscape, and kicking up large clouds of powdery snow into the air. But the Taika Ampulla, or the Magic Shooter as he became known, remained motionless and unscathed in his position, killing on average 5 to 10 Russians a day. All the while, the Battle of Kola was raging, with heavy losses on the Finnish side and far more for the Soviets, who were losing tens of thousands of men every week. Estimates suggest that during the First World War, it took roughly 7,000 bullets to kill a single enemy. By the time of the 21st century, that number had reached up to 100,000. While in stark
Yeah,
contrast
that's
to both
actually
fronts,
crazy.
the bullets required to kill an enemy for a trained, skillful sniper during the Second World War came down on average to about 1.3. And
That's
Simo did
that
this
is a fucking number, dude. Holy shit. That's crazy. On average, 7,000, then 100,000, 1. Maybe 2. Fucking hell, dude. That efficiency, oh my god. That's the recipe for winning right there. Get more for less,
using
man.
iron sights.
That's not
Optical
scope
sights
too.
in the rifle were not ideal.
He used to say. They tended to fog up in the cold,
Bro, he's like, nah, the scope sucked ass. Just give me iron sight. That's
glimmer of the
crazy,
sunlight
dude.
reflected off the snow, and worst of all, he'd have had to raise his head way up high to aim through them. Nothing short of a death sentence during the Winter War. On the 21st of December 1939, Simo Haioha would score a personal record of 25 kills in a single day, bringing his personal tally up to 138 confirmed kills since the start of the fighting.
Damn.
This incredible number turned Simo into a celebrity. He was already called the Magic Shooter by his comrades, but the enemy would soon brand him by a different, far more jarring nickname, Belaya Schmert, the White Death.
That's so
Initially coined a
good.
cynical reference to the snowy environment in which tens of thousands of Soviet soldiers had already met their demise, be it from the freezing cold, hunger, or indeed Finnish snipers. It would ultimately become synonymous with one man who embodied all that awaited the invaders in Finland. Simo's lethal sniping streak continued, reaching 199 by the end of January and 219 confirmed kills by the middle of February.
That's
with hundreds more
crazy.
unconfirmed. But by then, the Red Army had reorganized and learned from its mistakes. A new offensive was unleashed along the whole front line. Heroic, but seriously depleted, the Finnish army began to give way. The Mannerheim line was beginning to crack, and so did the Kola. Here, the Soviet 128th Rifle Division broke through in the south and pushed all the way to the area of Lake Ulismainen. It was now that Simo's regiment was redeployed from the northern Kola sector and thrust into the counterattack. Here's Simo again.
On March 6th, I found myself in the dark forest of Ulisma. We were once more sent into one of the many counterattacks. There was a swamp, about 300 meters wide, which we crossed and charged into the enemy positions. We forced them to retreat, but some brave soldiers of theirs remained behind to hold us back for the rest of them to escape. Suddenly, there was a shot from some 50 to 100 meters away. I just felt a suppressed bang in my mouth and lost consciousness.
An explosive bullet had shattered Simo's left jawbone and knocked out several of his teeth, leaving a horrifying wound. Unconscious and presumed dead, he was dragged back and dumped on top of a pile of freezing corpses. As the battle was coming to a close, Simo's absence became apparent to his comrades, who began frantically searching for him. It was his own cousin, Toivo Haioha, serving in the same unit, who finally recognized him amongst the lifeless bodies of the fallen.
The next thing I remember, one of our guys was turning me around, yelling for the medics and attempting to give me first aid. They placed me on a man-towed sledge to be dragged back to the rear, but I was choking, fully aware but unable to speak. I turned myself onto my stomach so that the blood would stop filling my lungs and I was finally able to breathe. I managed to stay conscious for some 300 meters before I completely blacked out.
Damn.
I woke up 7 days later on March 13th, the day of the armistice.
The war was over. After 98 days of fighting and 7 days in a coma, Simo awoke to the peace of spring. It would take years of medical care and 26 complex surgeries to fix his jaw, but despite serious disfigurement, he would eventually make a full recovery. Haioha became a living legend, highly decorated and celebrated by his countrymen as a hero and symbol of resistance. His famous M2830 rifle would never be recovered and remains lost somewhere on the battlefield of Ulisma near the Kola River. Returning to his modest lifestyle of farming and hunting with his loyal Finnish Spitz, Kille, Simo would live a long and quiet life, reaching the ripe old age of 96 before his death
Damn.
in 2002.
Wow.
His final kill count, 542 enemy soldiers, of which he would say,
This is my sin list, and on it are about 500 people. I did what I was ordered to, as well as I could. Had everyone else not done the same, there would be no Finland.
Today, that humble man from rural Finland, the White Death, is remembered as the most lethal sniper in all of history. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to help us make more videos...
I mean, incredible. What an absolutely incredible story. I have never heard about that ever. That's great. That is, yeah, beyond mortality. That is a name that will live in infamy. Or just like infamy. Infamy towards the Russians, but like fame and decoration towards the Finland or the Finnish. Like that is wow. I couldn't imagine being capable of that. To see that you got distracted. Oh. The Devil's Brigade. I think I've heard of that though. I did not know they made a movie about it though. But I do remember the Devil's Brigade. That might be a movie I watch. Yeah, that one has a whole movie. Maybe I'll watch that. Definitely not on stream because movies are a bit weird, but like in my own time. All right. Yeah, no singing for today. I'm just gonna call it. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you still are, good luck on the climb. I'll see you guys Friday. Weird stuff's happening Friday, so something, I don't know, something's gonna happen. But yeah, have a good night. I'll be on in like, I have some stuff to do before I do Dota, but like, I'll be on in a bit. But yeah, see you.